In a land far away, there was a young man named Priscus. He was captured and sold as a slave. Every day he dreamt of freedom, but his fate felt sealed behind iron bars. Priscus was bought by a harsh trainer who believed only the strongest would survive. He was thrown into a world of sweat, pain, and fierce competition, but he refused to give up. The day of his first fight arrived. Priscus's heart raced as he stepped into the arena, facing a seasoned gladiator. The crowd roared and fear threatened to swallow him. At that moment, he remembered his family and the dream of freedom. With a surge of courage, he fought with everything he had. He didn't just want to survive, he wanted to win. Against all odds, Priscus won. The crowd cheered his name, and for the first time he felt the thrill of being more than just a slave. He was a gladiator. In the training grounds, Priscus found friends. They were all slaves like him, but together they formed a brotherhood. They supported one another, sharing dreams of freedom. But not every day was easy. There were nights filled with doubts. Would he ever be free? Would he always be a slave? He had to dig deep to find his strength. One day an old gladiator took Priscus under his wing. "Fight not just with your sword, but with your heart," he advised. "That's what makes a true warrior." Inspired, Priscus trained harder than ever. He learned new techniques, improved his skills, and found a fire inside him that burned bright. The arena held its breath as Priscus faced a notorious champion known for his brutality. This was his chance to prove that he was more than just a slave. The battle was fierce. Every strike was a test of strength and will. Priscus fought with everything he had, remembering his friends, his dreams, and his family. With one final blow, Priscus triumphed. The crowd erupted in cheers. He was no longer just a gladiator, he was a legend in the making. News of his victories spread like wildfire. Priscus became famous and celebrated by the people. He was admired not just for his strength, but for his spirit. With fame came a voice. Priscus stood before the crowd and declared, "We are more than slaves. We fight for our lives, our dreams, and our freedom." His words ignited a fire in the hearts of many. Gladiators and common folk united, inspired by Priscus's bravery and vision for freedom. But not everyone was pleased. The powerful feared a rebellion. They would do everything to crush Priscus and his dream. The battle for freedom was just beginning. Priscus gathered his friends. "We need a plan," he said. They strategized, knowing that their fight would require courage, intelligence, and teamwork. The day of reckoning came. In a fierce battle, Priscus and his allies fought against the guards. They fought not just for themselves, but for every slave who dreamed of freedom. As the battle raged, hope grew. They fought bravely, and one by one they overcame their oppressors. The crowd watched in awe as the gladiators united. But freedom comes with a price. Some brave gladiators fell that day, but their sacrifice ignited a spirit that could not be extinguished. In the heat of battle, Priscus stood as a symbol of hope. "We will not give up," he shouted, and his friends rallied around him, fueled by his strength. With one last charge, they pushed back the guards and claimed victory. The crowd erupted in applause, chanting Priscus's name. With the guards defeated, Priscus and his fellow gladiators were finally free. They had turned their pain into power and their dreams into reality. Priscus became a legend, but he knew the true victory was the bonds of friendship and the fight for freedom they had forged together. Priscus taught everyone that no matter where you start, it's your heart, your courage, and your friends that define who you become. True strength lies in believing in yourself and standing together for what is right. And so, the story of Priscus, the fiercest gladiator, lived on, reminding everyone that heroes can rise from the darkest places, and together they can change the world. Moral of the story: believe in yourself. No matter your circumstances, your spirit and courage can lead to greatness. Friendship is powerful. Together we can overcome challenges and achieve our dreams. Fight for what's right. Stand up for yourself and others. Your actions can inspire change.